Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here, and if you are a collector in 2019, please stay tuned. Today we have 5 great tips to help you be successful this garage sale hunting season. What are we drinking today?
Today I'm drinking Des Moines IPA by Confluence Brewing Company. It's an IPA brewed right here in Des Moines, Iowa. I am so excited to drink this beer.
Alright, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And whether it's video games, VHS tapes, or vinyl, we got you covered in this episode of Gaming Off the Grid. Alright, here we go. Our top 5 tips for being successful at garage sales and yard sales in 2019. We are gamers, yes, we collect a lot of video games, but we think these tips can help any and all collectors out there because we collect vinyl and VHS too. So let's roll with number 5. The number 5 tip for being successful at garage sales
is have a budget. This is so crucial. You do not want to walk into a garage sale without a plan or a budget.
And don't be scared. If you find a really good deal, one of our things that we like to do is sell it.
Yeah.
So that can increase your budget. So I think this year, for example, and we're going to be filming our journey through the garage sale season, yard sale season, but we have a budget. It's under $50. We turned in all of our loose change from over the winter, and here we go. So the idea is if we get something that's a really good deal that we think has great value, we're going to flip it so that we can buy more stuff.
So we have more money. And then it's like, oh, we didn't put any money into this, and look at all the amazing stuff we got. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So the number 5 tip, have a budget and have a plan, and hey, here's an idea, stick to it. All right, number 4.
Number 4 kind of goes hand in hand with number 5, but it's do not overpay. Do not pay eBay prices. Do not pay Amazon prices. This is not the internet. This is just your average Joe trying to sell you some junk. Do not overpay. If you find a $5 PS2 sports style game, do not buy it.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. The word's kind of out, at least on the video game front and vinyl front, for sure. People know that there's collectors out there, and they don't know what stuff's worth all the time. So that can help you a lot of times, but it can also hurt you. Madden 2003. $5. Last year we seen Grand Theft Auto Vice City for $15
at a garage sale.
Yeah, every PS2 owner had that game. So be careful out there. Don't overpay. And you know what? Sometimes if you just like walk away and leave your name with them or a business card or something like that, and let them know, hey, not willing to pay that. Here's what I'm willing to pay. We've got calls back before and been able to go back after the sale's over because odds are nobody's going to buy it at that price. So number 4 tip, don't overpay.
Yeah, that's dumb. Let's move on to number 3.
The Button Mashers here. We've been watching your channel for a while. You think you're better than us? I've got news for you. You're not.
And one thing, if you care for a beer, make sure it's a proper beer. Newcastle Brown Ale. None of this Iowa crap.
Nice. We're here to challenge us. If you think you're man enough to take us on, bring it on.
Whoa, hey, what just happened?
That was...
We lost our video feed.
Yeah, I don't know what... man, I know we're new to the YouTube thing, but I feel very unprofessional, but I just want to... Sorry, viewers.
I don't know how all this works. Did we just get hacked or what?
I don't know, but I just want to say... I'm really flustered right now, and that will never happen again. I
think we just need to trudge forward. Yeah. Where were we? Number 3.
Number 3. Yeah.
So we're at number 3.
Back on track.
Number 3 advice for garage sailors and collectors is start early.
Yes.
That's a thing that we like to do in life in general, is get up early.
Well,
it helps you be successful.
There's a saying that I came up with, and it says, the early bird gets the worm.
Yeah, you came up with that.
I came up with it, and it works. Like, if you're the first one at a garage sale, you will get the worm. You will find the best deals, and we've gotten to garage sales, 9, 10, after we've been sailing for a couple hours, and they're like, sorry, somebody already came and bought the huge lot of games we had. And it's like, it sucks.
Yeah, that happened to us last year. Distinctly, I remember somebody said they had a box full of Sega Genesis stuff. And we got there at like 9. And it was just because we started early on the other side of town. So we like to get out before they even open and be able to kind of drive around, see what sales there are, be checking Craigslist for any postings or anything like that. And
that goes with have a plan, have a budget. We go out early. We find addresses. We write them down. We find this one opens at 7. This one opens at 8. So we make like a map kind of, and it's like boom, 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 perfect. So we're always the first one there, and it helps.
Yeah, starting early is not only going to help you find the deals, but it's also just going to help you in life. So wake up! All right, here we go. Tip number 2 for being a successful garage sailor.
Have persistence.
Yep.
Be persistent. It is very crucial.
Yeah, so last garage sale season was kind of funny. You were kind of the bad luck charm.
Yeah,
until like halfway through the year. I was getting these good deals on the weeks that you couldn't come along. Then you'd come along and we'd be jacked up because I found something great, and we would hit
nothing.
20, 25 sales, nothing.
Yeah. I'm not the lucky rabbit foot.
Yeah.
I'm like the rabbit's leg, the foot got cut off.
But, well, I mean, we did catch our stride towards the end of the year and got a lot of cool PS2 controllers, stuff like that, and some good deals. But you know what? If you're watching this video and you're like, hey, you know what? I think I would like to collect VHS tapes or collect vinyl or video games or beer glasses.
Knickknacks,
yeah, anything like that. And you go out your first time, be prepared to fail. Be prepared to suck.
Yeah, don't let it discourage you. That's another life lesson.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
episode is filled with life lessons.
It is.
Do not give up.
Be persistent. Just get out there and mingle, and you will find success. You know, it was probably like month 2 or 3 of going every single Saturday and Sunday. If you've seen our garage sale pickups episode from last season, we don't do a lot of pickups episodes, not really our thing, but we will do one to recap some things for you guys. I got a complete in box Sega Saturn, and you will find the more you do it, and as soon as you're starting to wear down and you just keep grinding through it, you are gonna find that treasure that you're looking for.
Holy grail.
Yep.
And you're like, Monty Python.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
And, you know, there were so many times it was towards the end of a day and we'd hit, 15, 20 sales, nothing. And we would get a whole box of VHS tapes for like $1. And it's like, okay.
It's the little things in life. Little
Yeah.
victories. Another life lesson. Little victories. Let's move on to number 1.
All right. Number 1, always ask.
Yes.
Cannot tell you
Very important.
how many deals we've had that we've walked around the garage sale or yard sale and not seen any video games, VHS tapes, or vinyls. And we go up to the person running the thing and we try not being annoying. We don't interrupt, and we'll say, hey, we're collectors. We're just looking for any old like VHS tapes, video games, vinyl records, anything like that. And they're like, oh, you know what? Like, yeah, we actually have some stuff inside, and they'll go in and bring out, or we've been invited into people's houses. Now, be careful, disclaimer, we're not responsible if you go in and get murdered, okay? That's your own deal.
That's on you.
Yeah, that's on you. That's a you problem, not our problem. But everyone that's ever done that to us, it is a little weird at first, but it always works out. And we've got some really good deals, a la the Sega Saturn that I talked about. Had I not asked and been just upfront about those people, like, hey, I'm a weird collector of video games. You want to help me? And that's how we got the Sega Saturn.
And also, don't be afraid to ask. Say the game's listed for $2. Don't be afraid to be like, hey, can I get this for $1.50 or $1? Don't be afraid to bargain.
Well, and a good thing with that is bundle, right?
Yes.
So people at garage sales, they want to get rid of stuff. So you know what? If you're always undercutting them on the price, they might be like, you know what? This guy is just trying to be a jerk and trying to get everything lower. But if they have like 20 VHS tapes and 3 vinyls that you want and 4 video games, and you say, hey, okay, here's the prices you have, and it totals up to like 28 for all of it. You're like, I'm gonna take it all. I'll take it all off your hands for 20, right?
Which is a fantastic
then they're moving a
deal.
ton of products,
And
right?
Yeah, a ton of product.
So just ask. And we think these 5 tips are things anybody can do. We have failed more times than we've succeeded, but we're just too stupid to stop.
Be persistent.
Be persistent. All these things matter. Always ask. Be persistent. Get up early. Don't overpay. And have a budget. And you will be successful. Speaking of successful, Confluence Brewery. What do you have to say about this Des Moines IPA?
I am somewhat of an IPA fan, if you don't know.
You are.
And this is a very good, simple, straight to the point IPA. It doesn't try to be too fancy.
Nope.
It's not trying to take the girl to the prom. This is a staple of what an IPA should be.
Yeah, so first off, Confluence is one of the better breweries in our area. We've had a lot of their stuff on our channel before. And the Des Moines IPA is just like you said, it's an IPA done as good as it can be done. They didn't do anything fancy outside the box. This is just a straightforward IPA, and a lot of their flagship beers are that way.
Yeah.
Their lagers are great, their IPAs are great, their stouts are great.
I think Confluence follows the formula KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
And that's what this is, and it's delicious.
It is, and some of their crazier beers are fantastic. We featured some of those on the channel. I have said so many times I'm not an IPA fan, and you know, I'm not going to get this on draft every time I go out because that's just not really my thing. But I do know a good IPA when I taste one, and this is very good. It's got some teeth, it's very hoppy, but if not, it doesn't overdo it. And we just love their brewery. So this is a fantastic beer, and I know it's one of your favorites.
Yes.
I've been with you when you've ordered it on draft more times than I can count. So
It's
I know
one of my go-tos when I see it on draft. I'm like, ding 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 ding, winner, Des Moines IPA.
Yes, so that is our top 5 tips for garage sailing and yard sailing. Hopefully you can employ those to have a successful collecting season in 2019. From the bottom of our hearts, we greatly apologize for the technological differences we have had in this episode. Hopefully we can get that buffed out and it never happens again. But as always, we appreciate you tuning in and subscribing to the channel. Keep gaming, keep drinking. We'll see you next time right here on Gaming Off the Grid. Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here, and we're coming at you with my phlegm situation. It just keeps coming up my crawl. Just keep getting this little thing right in my crawl.
The crawl.
Right in my crawl space. Oh, I can't talk because I keep getting this thing that comes right up my crawl space. What are we going to be drinking
Today
today?
we're drinking Des Moines IPA by Confluence Brewing. It's a really good IPA. I'm not allowed to give the beer review.
Hey guys, Skimming Off the Grid here. If you are a collector in 2019, please stay tuned to this episode. Cause we are.
Wow!
What are your symptoms? I don't know. Just keep having this little tingle right here in my crawl space. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. No one.